about 8, 9 in the morning and come home, sleep a little bit, stream. Because, you know, during the day I love being at home. And I can't be lazy and not work, so I gotta work. Anyways, so since I've been with the company since 2004, probably longer than half of you guys been born. Been with the company since 2004. Started with the company when I was 19. Yeah, showing my age right here. Anyways, so 3 weeks ago, they approached me and they're like, "Hey, there's a management position available. Apply for it. You'll get it." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." Because that's, in the end, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to work. you was probably there when I was there then. Yeah, the one right next to the radar base. Yeah, the little satellite hub. Yeah, I was there. I was driving, and I loaded there as well. So started loading there like in 2004 to 2006. I loaded, then I started driving. So belt 3, baby, Greensboro belt. I just winked, couldn't see it because of sunglasses. So they, like I said, they approached me for the management position, and I applied. And then 3 days later, they're like, "Hey, you need to update your resume on the update your resume because your resume is super old in your profile, because the profile is back like in 2004. So update it." So I spent like 2 hours recreating a resume, and that resume was badass. I mean, I would show you guys right now, but I'm not, because it has some personal information on it. I'm not going to show you guys, but resume is pretty badass. Anyways, so I think a week, like half a week later, so like on a Wednesday, one of my best friends that is a manager, the management position I was going for, and the management position I was going for, there's like, I think like 10 people in the same position, because they're called belt managers. Like, they run each belt, and there's like, at this FedEx, I think there's like 14 belts now. So there's, you know, a belt manager for each belt. So I'll be going to belt. I'm applying for a belt 1, basically. So one of my best friends that is a belt manager walked up to me and he's like, "Hey, on the DL, you got the job. They told us yesterday that you got the job." And I said, "Oh yeah?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Dude, I haven't even done an interview for that job yet." And he's like, "Yeah, well, you got the job." I was like, "All right, cool. And I probably shouldn't be telling this part of the story because they might be watching right now. So that part was made up. I just said that part for just make people laugh. So FedEx, that didn't really happen. Anyways, I'm just trying to be funny, even though I'm not funny at all. Anyways, so thanks, bro. Thanks. So we're getting to the funny part. I'm just kind of giving you guys a background before the funny part. So, and you know, I kind of already realized that I had the job when my immediate supervisor was like, "Hey, just in, quote unquote, just in case you get the job, I need you to train the person. I need you to train such and such. So if you do get the job, someone already be trained for your trucks and everything that you do." Because, like, he runs the back of the belt. He's the manager. He runs the back of the belt, and I basically run the front of the belt. So I train such and such how to do it the next day. So, and then that's when I kind of found out. Anyways, give me a boss. I'm trying to tell a story. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. So then, the following day I had the interview, and let's just say I killed that interview, like, hands down. Like, 15 years experience, you know, loading, driving, you know, all that stuff. I killed the interview. Like, I killed it. Like, I almost told FedEx to call the police because I killed it. It was that good. Anyways, it probably really wasn't that good. I just felt very, I don't know, cocky about it. So that happened, and then next day I told another good friend of mine at FedEx that I did an interview, and I felt really good about it, and he was like, Don't worry about it. You got the job and yada, yada, yada. And, yesterday, so now all this was like 2 weeks ago. So some time goes by, and, you know, FedEx being such a big company, you know, multi-billion-dollar company, it takes time for HR to approve stuff and go through the chain of command to get things rolling and everything. Well, somebody slipped up and told me, and he was like one of the higher ups, and basically he was like, hey, just want to let you know you failed the drug test. And I was like, I didn't do a drug test. And he goes, oops, darn, I thought I thought I was gonna get you. I thought I was gonna get you. And I said, drug test for what? Like I said, just like that. Cause like he was like he was like literally stuttering like that. He'd say, well, I thought I was gonna get you. What's up, Miley? Rainbow, how you doing, bud? So I was like, drug tests for what? They don't do drug tests for people in my position. And then he goes, well, you know. And I was like, yeah, I've already heard through the grapevine. And he goes, oh. And I said, just people trying to boost my morale, not really give me the official word. I was like, I won't feel like I actually have the job until I hear the official word. And he goes, okay. He's like, well, you'll be doing drug tests soon. And I said, oh, okay. Thinking like that's not the official word. So I'm thinking like, so we're getting closer to the funny part now, guys. So still trying to lead up to the funny part. So that happened at the end of the sort yesterday. And yeah, there's a lot of noise in the background. I think the laptop was on. Anyways, so that happened yesterday after sort. So about 8:30. I got off a little bit late yesterday. I think it was like 8:30. So I get home. I'm on the crapper, thinking about life. Probably clipping my toenails. I'm not using the crapper. I'm just sitting on it. It's probably clipping my toenails. I don't know. I was tired at the time. I don't remember. I think I just finished peeing or something. So get a text from my immediate supervisor, and he goes, hey, rocking the beard. Always rocking the beard. Rocking the beard since 2012. So yeah, I get a text from my immediate supervisor, and he goes, hey, such is wondering if you can come in today for a drug test. I was like, huh? I just got home. And Rich, you know where I live. You know where I live. Of course Cheetah would be streaming right now. Of course he would. So, Rich, you know where I live. And you know where the new FedEx is at. You know, it's like 20 miles away. It's like, depending on traffic, it's like 30, 40 minutes away. And I just got home. And I just peed. I peed. I'm that type of person. I can't really pee on command. I mean, peeing in a cup for a drug test, random drug test, is kind of difficult. So, I called my dad. Like, Dad, I need your urine. I was just smoking some pot last night, and I need your urine. No, I'm playing. That didn't really happen. That actually worked, just because it got CMDNA. Unless I was adopted, then that just sucks. Corgi, appreciate your follow, I did. So, I get on the phone with my dad, and I haven't taken a shower yet. Like, all I did was pee and, like, clip a toenail. I clipped, like, one toenail, and then I got the text. So, I have these water bottles right here. Little shaker cups. This isn't my Gamer Subs one. This is just a full size. How many ounces is this? I don't know. I can't read shit in these glasses. I don't know. There's a lot of ounces in here. Yeah, whatever. So, you see, I got a big ass head. You can see how big it is, right? Okay. So, I chug one of those. Like, I legit chug it. Just fill it up with water. I got sensitive teeth. Sensodyne don't do shit for me. Excuse me, don't do crap for me. King Star, appreciate your follow as well. I'm joking. I'm choking. Oh God. So, hold on. Oh, that's good. So, as I was getting to. Whew. So, oh, holy fudge, dude. All right, we're good. We're good. We're back. So, okay, let's just start the stream over again. Yep, here's the intro. What's up, everybody? This is Optical Delusion. I smoked a lot of cigarettes last night, but we're live and we're here, boys. Let's do this. What's up, guys? Okay, anyways. So that was legit some coleslaw in my that went down the wrong pipe, and it was like coleslaw like in my teeth. I don't. Anyways, that's just nasty. So I don't even remember what part of the story I was on because I almost died on stream. If I have to die, I would like to die on stream so people can watch the clip over and over again and laugh at me and make fun of me. So I would really like that. So yeah. One more cough. Alright. So calling my dad. Thank you. Calling my dad. Let's say, hey dad, trying to kill some time. Gotta do a drug test. I told him I would get in the shower and head over there. So like on the phone with my dad, and I chugged one of those, which I just showed you, you know, the size of it. It was not that big. Yeah, about that big. And so I chugged one on the phone with him. And then we get off the phone. We talked for like 20 minutes. I get off the phone. And, you know, I'm not in a rush to get the FedEx because they told me, they're like, you know what? You get here when you want to get here. Just, you know, let's just do it today. All right, that's fine. So I had all day to do it. But I want to get it over with so I can nap. So I can nap and then stream. This was yesterday. And of course I didn't stream yesterday. And you're going to find out why in a second. So I chugged that, got off the phone with my dad. About to jump in the shower. I already turned the water on. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to pee. You know, and I sweated so hard today at work because it's manual labor. I was like, you know what? I'm going to fill another one up. So I filled another one up and chugged it while I was literally in the shower. So I'm in the shower, chugging it. Well, okay, we're good. We're good. So by the time I get to FedEx, you know, do the drug test, I'll be good. Wrong. So halfway to FedEx, about 20 minutes in my route. I'm 20 minutes into the destination of FedEx. I gotta pee. And I know FedEx changed it to where you do drug testing there now. Well, so I get to FedEx and I gotta pee so bad. Like I drank 2 of those and it's literally like 24 ounces of water times 2. So carry the 8, you're looking at like 48 ounces. See how I just did math there? Yeah. Like 48 ounces of water in my bladder, including like Mountain Dew. Yeah, so I gotta pee. And I gotta pee so bad that I'm literally having like cold sweats. Like I thought I was gonna throw up. I had to pee so bad. It was hurting so bad. It was making me sick. Couldn't find out. They had to send me to the prime care to do the drug test. So, which is 10 minutes away. Well, not 10 minutes away. Probably 5. Yeah, probably about 10 minutes away. It's a prime care on 66, Rich. One across the street from Park Chevrolet. That one. in Kernersville. I guess the only prime care in Kernersville. Anyways, so I said screw it. So I went to the bathroom at FedEx and peed. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to do what's happened to me in the past and not have to pee when I get to prime care. So I peed half of what I had to do. Yeah. And people were like, it burns when you do that. It hurts when you do that. I was like, you know what? I was a man on a mission. So I peed about half of what I had to pee. Went to a little vending machine. Bought a Dr. Pepper. So at this point, I was like, you know what? I drank 2 things of water. I drank 2 things of water. Complex, it was like me trying to make sure I peed in this cup. So, drinking 2 things of water is going to dilute your pee. And if your pee is too diluted, then it's not going to show up as urine in a drug test. So I was like, you know what? Just peed. Like 10 minutes away from prime care. It's probably going to have like a 15-minute wait. Because it's, you know, at this point, it's like 11 o'clock. No, it's like 10:30. 10:15. It's about 10:15 in the morning. I'm like, everybody's at work. People are sick, so they're going to be on the other side. I'm going to be at the workers' area side. So 15-minute wait. It's going to be nothing. So I bought Dr. Pepper and drank like half of that on the way there. Just so I can get some other stuff in my urine besides just water. Get to prime care. Lady at the front counter is like, how can I help you? And I was like, I came here to pee in a cup. She goes, huh? I'm like, apparently you didn't get my joke. I got to do a drug test, and you guys, they need my urine sample. And she goes, well, you're going to have to sign in and then go over there and then sign in again, and then you can take a seat and they'll call your name when you're ready. I said, okay, snoot much? I didn't say that. I should have that. But, so I signed the paperwork for her, went to the other room, signed the paperwork for them, turned it in. And there was like 2 other people in there, and they were filling out that paperwork as well. And I was like, you know what? If I can fill this crap out before them, I'll be in front of them in line. So I'm like, like, I know you could not read what I was writing on there. I was just going to town. I already know my driver's license number is in this big old thing you call a head. You know, I was on point. Like, bam, bam, bam. Finished, beat them, sat back down, feeling good about life, and realized I really had to pee. So I did what I did earlier, and I peed. I peed about half of it. Zipped it back up, washed my hands, went back in there, started feeling a little bit of dribble because I'm stopping to pee like halfway through it. But we're good, boys. I'm like, okay, 15, 20 minutes. I'll really have to pee again, and I'll be ready to pee in that cup. And, well, 15 minutes goes by. There's like, I don't know. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 people in lobby. There's 6 people in the lobby, not including me. Okay? So, guy beside me got to go. Lady beside me got to go. So we're like 30 minutes. So I peed after 20 minutes being there. So after 25 minutes of being there, I was like, I'm starting to feel I have to pee again. Shouldn't be too much longer because 2 of those people I beat. So 40 minutes into it, I gotta pee again. So I peed. And I peed. And it felt so good. And then this time I stopped like with like a quarter in the tank. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going a little bit more. Because by the time they call me, I'll be ready to go. So, 3/4 emptied. A quarter still in there. And granted, I still had a half a thing of Dr. Pepper left. So I'm like, you know what? I just keep drinking this Dr. Pepper. Be good. So, 41 minutes into it, I sit back down. They call 2 other people. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be next. I'm gonna be next. And so it's like an hour and 5 minutes into it, starting to feel it. And so I'm sitting like this, and you know, my jeans are kind of in my gut and my bladder a little bit, so it's kind of smushing it a little bit. So I'm like trying to like relax and slouch down, so I got my legs straight like this, so it's not pressing on my bladder. You know, I'm sitting like this on the side, and hour and 5 minutes to it, I gotta pee again real bad. This pee number 3. It's about to go down. I was like, you know what? I could do this. I can do this. Be strong. Deal or No Deal was on TV. So I was watching Deal or No Deal. And I was like, you know what? Just focus on Howie Manziel's bald head. Just focus on that bald head. Just take your mind off of things. Take your mind off things. I'm like, I got this. Been for an hour and 5 minutes. I have to be like next. So at this point, it's like, I think like 3 people in the lobby. A guy just came in, so I'm like, I got this. Got this. Well, hour and 15 minutes into it, those cold, sickening sweats start hitting me again. Door opens up. They didn't call me. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go pee again. Peed about half. So this is pee number 4. Pee number 4. Peed about half. Felt good. And at this point, I've already finished my Dr. Pepper. So I'm like, you know what? I can only do half because I'm not filling in the tank anymore. So we gotta be careful. Let's sip it back up, wash my hands. And at this point, people are like looking at me in the lobby like, why does he keep going to the bathroom? Is he like a sicko, like masturbating in the bathroom? Like, why is he going to the bathroom? So I start limping. I literally start limping. So they think that like I'm there because I sprained my ankle. I mean, what better way to act like I'm there because like I hurt my ankle, but I didn't hurt my ankle. I just had to pee really bad. Anyways, it's coming home if you didn't know. It's coming home if you didn't know. Okay, cool. Hey, it's coming home if you didn't know. Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry. All right, guys, it's coming home. So, that's pee number 4. So I'm like, okay. Been in here for an hour and 20 minutes at this point. The 2 people that were there before me are the ones that I beat filling out that paperwork. Like, shut up! My dog was barking. So, hour and 20 minutes into it. Maybe like hour and 25. So, I was like, you know what? You know what? 2 people ahead of me. And they're the ones that I won. I beat. Filling in the paperwork. I got back in my chair. Now it's just like propping my leg up. I was like, boys, I'm next. I'm next. I'm just like feeling good, baby. I'm like, dude, I might have peed 4 times already, but we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna be next. You wanna know why? 'Cause I filled up my shit before you did, bitches. 5 minutes goes by, so an hour and 30 minutes into it. Christopher, shop, please come to the door. That's not my name, by the way. Damn. Sucks. So the person that I beat got to go ahead of me. Even though he got here before me. But I beat him. Like, you know what? It's alright. I just peed. I don't have any more drink. So I can hold it. I can hold this. Hour and 35 minutes. Hour and 35 minutes? That makes sense? I don't know. Hour and 35 goes by. I'm like, you know what? Gotta pee again. The person, that Christopher, I'm gonna kick your ass, mother effer, that walks out. I got to go for you. I'm like, boy, I slap you, bitch. So I didn't really say that. At this point, I had to pee again, so I just didn't care. So he carries on, goes home. No telling what he did. And, well, I'm there. Hour and 40 minutes into it. I'm starting to feel it again. The bladder's feeling heavy. What's up, Fink? Wow. The bladder is feeling heavy again. But I'm like, you know what? It's good. It's good. It's good. I think the guy, like, across from me started sensing that I had to pee again. And maybe, like, he had a connection, like, when I kept on going to the bathroom, like, every 5 minutes, like, literally. So, what he does is he goes to the water fountain. You know, a little thing where you press a button and it gives you, like, ice cold filtered water. Goes to this thing. And he fills it up. And he gets the guy's a styrofoam cup real slow. And no joke, he does this to me. He looks back at me. I'm like, bitch, you want to fight or something? I'm like, I mean, I'll pee on you, but I'll R. Kelly style you. I mean, I gotta pee, you know what I'm saying? Started, like, cracking my neck a little bit. I'm like, you know what? My neck's still effed up, but you know what? We'll battle this out. Yeah. We'll battle this out. I'm like, I peed 4 times. I'm not afraid to pee 5 times in 2 hours time. I'm not afraid of this. So instead of him getting the styrofoam cup and putting it right next to the nozzle, you know, so here this is my hand's the cup. My hand's cup. This cup. It's a little nipple where the water comes out of, right? Instead of, like, bringing it up to the nipple, like, ooh. Instead of bringing it to the nipple, where, you know, it would fill up the water, he has it all the way down here. And all you hear is, shh. And then, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I muted it out. I'm still watching Howie Manziel's bald-ass head on Deal or No Deal. I mean, I'm focused. He sits back down and he looks at me. I'm like, you want to fight? Go. It didn't affect me. We'll go. So, 2 hours into it. Oh. The pee's starting to hit me again. I already peed 4 times in 2 hours. Pee is really starting to hit me again. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be next. There's no way this little 18-year-old kid is going to go in before me, because I beat him by like 10 minutes. They called him like a minute after I said it in my head. So like 2 hours and a minute into it, they call him instead. It's like, damn it. So I got to pee really bad. Guys. Ugh. So they called him. And I'm doing that thing where I'm trying to, like, slouch again like this, so all my pants aren't hitting my bladder. You know, I'm like this. I'm like sitting like a girl like this. I'm like, so I'm squirming. Little boy prances out here like it was nothing. Like, I got my paper luck. You thought you beat me, but you did. So, I'll kill you. So then I knew I was next, because like everybody in the lobby that was still in there came in after me. So I knew I was ready. But I'm squirming. Those sweats start hitting me again. My face, is just like, you can see in my face, I gotta go. That one dude with the water decided to fill up his water cup again. And he had the audacity to look back at me again as he filled it up this time. I'm like, boy, you want to fight? I'm like, well, I don't, because I got to pee really bad. But if I didn't have to pee real bad, we'd be fighting right now. So, at this point, it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes into it. And I was like, I'm next. I'm next. Like, let's just wait 2 more minutes and we'll be back there and we can go. But then I thought to myself, you know what? 2 minutes could turn into 10 minutes. And then, like, when I walk back there, I gotta, like, walk back there and then fill out the paperwork of, like, the little cup and everything, empty out my pockets, wash my hands, and all this crap. So I was like, you know what? Let's just take it off the top. Let's go back in the bathroom for number 5. Let's take it off the top. So at this point, when I stand up, I can't even, like, get straight. Like, I'm, like, walking like a freaking T-Rex because, like, it's hurting so bad. Like, I can't stretch my whole torso out because, like, my bladder is just hurting so bad. So I'm, like, walking like T-Rex, like, do like a little robot at that guy just to show him up a little bit, show him who's boss. And then, like, get into the bathroom, start peeing. I got, like, I pee like that much, like, literally like that much. Just it went into the toilet. It went into the toilet. Yeah, that's exactly how it went. And I hear in the background them call my name. And I was like, oh! So I zip it up, still leaking. I couldn't even stop it. Like, I'm just peeing in my pants and zip up my zipper. Didn't even wash my hands. Didn't even flush the toilet. Because I wasn't even in the bathroom for 10 minutes or 10 seconds when they called me. They went back there, or I went around the corner, and she was like, "Are you Matt? Are you such and such?" I was like, "Yeah." Shut up, Complex. And I was like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "You Jonathan?" I was like, "No, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat that question?" Anyways, so she's like, "Can you still pee?" I went, "Can I still pee?" Just like that. She goes, "Oh." I'm like, "Ma'am, I gotta go really bad, so can we just, like, make haste and just go?" And she was like, "Yeah." She's like, oh, honey, let's go." I think she probably saw it in my face. And then, like, washed my hands real quick, like, took my hat off, my keys out of my pockets, just threw them against the wall. I didn't even care where they landed. Went, wham! Little pee went out. And I told her, I said, "After I'm done peeing in this cup, can I pee in the toilet?" She goes, "Yes, don't flush." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna be in here for like 2 minutes and pee in this cup. I mean, pee in the toilet." So, filled up the cup, like 3/4 more than what they wanted. I felt like a champ right there. Pee was a little yellow, so we're good. It was, you know, it wasn't too diluted, so we're good. So it's gonna show up as urine. So then I pee. So, have you ever, like, woke up in the morning after, like, not peeing all night? Because, you know, we don't wet our beds anymore. I mean, Complex might, but we don't wet our beds anymore after you drink, like, a bunch of water. And, like, you just pee and pee and pee. Well, this is, like, 3 times that. So, I was literally in there for 3 minutes peeing. Like, I mentally timed it. I was in there for 3 minutes peeing. And I tell you one thing. In life, if I had to choose to have that feeling again of peeing or having sex, I would choose peeing. Because that pee felt so good coming out. Like, I literally think my teeth had an orgasm. It was that good. Like, it was amazing. The best feeling ever. It just... I almost, like, dropped to my knees while peeing. It was that good. It was, like, the best thing ever. So, like, 3 minutes into it, I'm finally, like, I'm, like, still going stream, like, you know, streaming peeing. Just like, oh my God, I gotta stop. So then I started doing, like, little, like, I don't know, semi-automatic shooter, just... I was like, okay, we're good here. We're good here. So, you know, I did my thing. And then, grab my cup. And then, gave it to her. She pours it in there. And I said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry it took me so long in there. I just had to pee really bad." And she goes, "I heard." And then I began to like explain to her what happened. But like, even though this story was like 20 minutes, the story I gave her was like 30 seconds. Cause like deep down, she didn't care. So, but yeah, so that's my story. So peed 5 times before in 2 hours to do a drug test. Yeah, the story's not even that funny. It just felt so bad. Just pee for like 5 minutes straight, felt amazing. Dude, it's like the best feeling ever. God. But yeah, so good times. Good times. Anyway, I know that story was stupid, but I think it's one of those stories where you almost had to like be there to really appreciate it. But what pissed me off was that dude. I remember his face. He comes in my stream and kick his ass. Ban him. So, yeah, that happened. And then, like, get to the car. I was like, you know what? Before I even drive 40 minutes to go home, I'm gonna go pee. So I walk back into the prime care, or the urgent care, whatever you want to call it. And the same lady that checked me in before is like, "Hi, welcome to Kernersville Prime Care. How can I help you?" And I said, "Ma'am, I was just in here. I just gotta pee again." She goes, "Oh, okay, it's to the." I'm like, "Ma'am, I know exactly where your bathroom's at. I basically own stock in that." She goes, "Okay." So yeah, so I peed like a minute. Went back to my car. Drove home. Felt good about life. Got like right next to being home. There's like an Asian bistro place, like right next to a food line. I said, you know what? I can eat something when I get home. I was like, it'll be good. Cold slaw. Tic Tac. Some cheese, I don't know. Got something at home like that I can eat. But then I was at the stoplight, and you know, to go home I need to go straight, or to go to the Japanese restaurant and make a right. And I'm like in this lane over here. I need to be over here. I was like, you know what? I just went through some horrible trauma. I'm gonna go treat myself. So I went to the Asian restaurant. Got some teriyaki chicken. No, I'm sorry, teriyaki steak and shrimp. And a mellow yellow. I don't drink mellow yellow, but I got mellow yellow because they didn't have like anything else. So and I drank that. Got home, sat on my recliner with all this delicious food, and I said, "Man, this looks so good." I worked so hard for this. I got a promotion. I'm a strong woman. I talked to my dad today. I peed 5 times in 2 hours. I peed in a cup. And I'm probably gonna fail. Let's just enjoy this delicious food. So I put my white sauce on there. Put my soy sauce on there. Mix up the rice. It's like, shit, I gotta pee again. And then I got up. That's the recliner, you know, going up. The cat's just staring at me like, "I wanna jump on your lap, Daddy. I want your food." And then I was like, "Bitch, come on." So then, like, peed. And at this point, it's like my 8th time peeing in like 3 hours time. And I am going to admit, I didn't want to stand. So I sat on my butt and I peed. And I reflected on life for like a minute. Well, you know what? Is this what the rest of my life is going to be like? Having to pee all the time? It really sucked. It really sucked. So then, I wrap things up because one or two things could have happened. I mean, so much drama is going to eventually scare the crap out of you, like literally. So 5 minutes into it. Wash my hands. Ooh, wash my hands again. Passable. Oh, now it's on my nose. Ew. Wash my nose. A little brown spot on my nose. Screw it. I'm hungry. So at this point, I'm like, you know, my food might be a little cold. So walk. Like 5 minutes later, I walk to the living room. My cat's head's like in the bag, like trying to see like what kind of food I had. And I was like, it's a squirrel. I yelled at her, and she backed up. And her head got stuck in the bag. So like now she's trying to back up, and her head's in the bag, and the bag's rolling back, and I was like, no, there's like stuff in there and it's gonna leak all over the brand new carpet that we got installed here 2 months ago. And I was like, but I don't really care because I'm really hungry, so please don't mess up the food. So she got out, and I sat back on the recliner, got the food out, ate it, and it was good. End of story. End scene. The only drugs I've done are prescription, whatever, complex. The only drug you have done recently is life. Something like that. Your road mic gets here on Friday. Can't wait. Does that mean you're gonna start streaming again? Uh-huh. You swear? I swear. So, that's my story. And like, I know, like, I don't do drugs, but my luck, I'm probably gonna be like the one that fell drugs. So I'm gonna have to like, go through that all over again.